something can be found behind this ice wall at Polar Peak. And after some new leaks, it looks like it's the cube. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Season 9. The Polar Peak Iceberg is cracking and melting by the day, and players are trying to discover what is inside, what is behind this ice wall. Well, we might now have the answer. After some various leaks and investigations, players have uncovered a strange amount of evidence pointing towards the cube possibly being under the iceberg. This model has just been updated in the game files, and it seems to relate to a possible new event coming to the game. And of course, there's not much explaining to do. This does look like the cube, and it's even titled Cube. This is leading players to believe this must have something to do with Season 9, and with the title also including the word cat, which seems to be short for Catus. We know this has something to do with the Polar Peak event, which players are calling Catus. Of course, we're calling it Catus because we found some secret files in the game that reveal this exact location is called Catus. Players have also noticed on the leak model of the iceberg, which can also be found in the game files, that there is a strange discoloration towards the base of the iceberg. Players are saying a clear purple square block can actually be located at the bottom. This could be where light is shining through from something inside, something purple and square, and the beams of light are bursting through the ice. Or it simply could be something to do with how this model is being rendered. At the moment, we don't know, and it might seem a little far-fetched, but with even more evidence coming out that this iceberg has something to do with the cube, it could really be possible. This could actually be the cube. Time will tell. And of course, we only need to go back 2 seasons to remind ourselves of this event that happened at Polar Peak, where players were able to glitch underneath the iceberg and discovered a piece of the cube's rune wedged deep within the snow. This was the single biggest discovery at the time that led players to believe that the cube was at Polar Peak. There is nothing like this in the game. It is unmistakable that this is the cube rune, and we do know this still lingers underneath the Polar Peak castle. What if there is more cube runes inside this icy block? What if these cube runes are buried so far under the ice? Our players are waiting to find a way into the center of this iceberg. Well, it does look like this event is going to take us into the center of the iceberg, and maybe it's time we actually discover the truth about these cube runes under the ice. With the Polar Peak Iceberg still shaking aggressively and getting louder and louder by the day, there is no way that this is going to last forever. With the shaking happening almost every 15 seconds, it does seem this is escalating, and it won't be long till either this entrance melts away or the ice castle tips into the frozen lake, revealing the future of Greasy Grove, which of course is something we've talked about a great deal in the last few videos. Guys, what do you think is going on here at Polar Peak? Is this the cube's return back into Fortnite? Or is this just Epic teasing us, trying to trick us into believing the return of Kevin? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, there are still more details, and I have some pretty crazy theories that I'm confident are actually going to happen. So guys, remember, if you do want to support this channel, make sure you use the support to creator code on the screen right now. Alright guys, let's get into those details. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. Oh my god, Kevin the Cube is alive. We think. I'm back at it. I'm back in the game. I brought Kevin along with me, who's all chained up, but consenting is the important thing. He is consenting. Just like that person, consenting to his life being removed by me. So there's been a lot of evidence to suggest that the cube has something to do with Polar Peak, and it kind of just keeps adding up more and more and more, and leading me to conclude that Kevin might be inside, or another version of Kevin, or like an iced cube, or something. Crazy ideas, I know. Whee! Of course, that big white block is pretty concerning, right? Could that be inside? Could that be something to do with Polar Peak? Who goddamn knows? You got homie over there, look at this dude. Holy smoke. The crazy thing is some players won't even know about the rune that we saw back in Season 7. The rune that is actually underneath Polar Peak right now. That's obviously one of the biggest things to suggest, that the Polar Peak has the rune involved in some crazy way. But coupled with the fact that we have this white cube, which seems to be linked to some kind of event, I think it is very possible that we might see the cube in some form. I don't know exactly what form. See, even Kevin thinks so. Amazing. Somebody actually told me there is a way to get underneath the iceberg right now. I don't quite know how to do it. If you know, let me know. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, no. What the? Let's just see if we can get out of here. Oh, my God. Oh, bro, I'm trying to talk and do a video. Why are people trying to kill me so quickly? Oh, my. Oh. Oh. Looks like all the battle buses headed out to the playground are full. Give it another shot in a few minutes. What the? What is that? What is that? Yo, so I have the illest theory about what is going on here. I'm about to blow your minds. I'm literally about to blow your minds. Oh, by the way, we're using different words now. Is illest okay? Do we accept illest? But before I blow your minds, some people are saying that this is going to take forever to happen. Whatever's going on at Polar Peak is going to take literally forever. Weeks and weeks and weeks before any event actually happens. I disagree. If we learnt anything from the volcano event, it's that players don't like it when a location is shaking like mad. Players just hate it because they can't play, they can't aim. And we saw with the volcano event, they very quickly took the shaking away and reduced it to stop players being wound up because they weren't actually going to the location because it was just horrible. It was just shaking all the time. Imagine if you try to play Fortnite and you're like, pew, 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 but instead now you're like, pew, pew, pew. What I'm saying is this shaking is not going to last forever, so I think this event is actually going to happen pretty quickly. You may disagree, and that's absolutely fine. That's the nice thing. We can all disagree and have our own opinions on these things. Fight me. I think inside is going to be the cube rune, or maybe a part of the cube. That's what I genuinely think. It's going to be some kind of source of power. We know this whole future season is all about power, and I'm talking about the energy kind of power, the power that powers tilted Neo tilt. I reckon this is all going to fall down. It's going to break away and melt, and inside we're going to see a cube rune, maybe a piece of the cube, a chunk of the rune, and some geezer in Neo Tilted is going to plug in the wire and suck it of its energy. I really think that's going to happen. God damn it, dude. I hate ballers so much, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, dude. I actually built more than he did, so I think I'm the real winner. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you hear the cubes coming back? You hear about that? It's up under Polar Peak.
I heard that there's a dragon because it goes.
Yeah, so apparently, like, he's underneath the iceberg. You know, there's a bit that's opening up underneath the iceberg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where he is, apparently.
I hope this place all melts and I get greasy back. I don't like Polar Peak.
Oh, I love Polar Peak, man.
We have to go more. We have to go more.
What the?
Oh, he's so low. He's white. He's white. He's white. Nice.
Well, GG, dude. Well played.
Yep, you too.
There's 5 people left, chat. You guys want to join up? If you want to know the code, just drop a like and subscribe.
He's obviously watching a video. You don't hear me spamming you guys to like the video. That ain't me. No, not again. No. No. Oh no. No. That's the best scream I got.